Yes, indeed. B Marsh Box back at it with another video. What's good, world? What's happening? Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Hope everybody's enjoying this Thanksgiving weekend with their family and loved ones. And I hope everybody gets to feast, gains a couple pounds, and just enjoys life for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things happening as far as life happens, you know what I mean? So it's a good time to unwind and, get together with your family and make the best out of this Thanksgiving holiday. Now, with that being said, man, we live in a day, we live in a day and age where not only celebrities are trolls, but now we even have people in politics, politicians, you know what I mean? Of course, we've seen guys like Donald Trump. He's the biggest troll on the planet, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't never think we'd go this far by having the mayor of D.C., the mayor of Washington, D.C. Her name is Muriel Bowser. Muriel Bowser. I woke up this morning, I peeped the news, and I seen Muriel Bowser on CBS, and oh man, she just said some foul shit. She said some foul shit, man. Like what she just said, like it's blasphemy, really and truly, it is. And I'm gonna read you what she said. She wrote on her Twitter. Is anybody else, this is her quote on Twitter, quote, is anybody else annoyed by, oh, sorry, is anybody else annoyed by Mumbo sauce? People would stop suggesting that it is quintessential DC. I'm just saying, I was, hold on, let me widen the screen, sorry. Let me read to you what. Okay, here we go. I thought the woman don't even have no punctuation and grammar and things. Well, let me read it back straight up. Quote: Is anybody else annoyed by Mamba sauce? I wish people would stop suggesting that it is quintessential DC. I'm just saying, I was a grown woman before I heard of Mamba sauce. So there, I've said it. End quote. Now, what would condemn this woman to go on Twitter or Facebook or I'm on Twitter? That's why I'm seeing this. What would make her do this? What would make her go on Twitter and say such blasphemy? You know what I'm saying? Like, who does that? Now, somebody might be listening to this video and be like, what the fuck is B Marsh talking about? What is Mumbo sauce? Well, I'll let you know what Mumbo sauce, you know what I mean? Mumbo sauce is it's a sauce that you can find at the carryouts. That's what we got over here in DC, Maryland. We know we got carryouts, you know what I mean? Little, like, it's like a Chinese spot, but they serve everything, you know what I'm saying? Chicken wings, mumbo sauce, French fries, rice, fried rice. It's like a little corner, the chicken spot, you know what I'm saying? The little carryout that you can get a quick little something to bite for like $5 and you stuffed, you know what I mean? Well, mumbo sauce is a kind of tangy-ish, kind of barbecue sauce. You know what I mean? It's something that I don't know how to make it. I'm not into making hot sauces and stuff like that. I don't know how to do none of that. But I do know mumbo sauce. It is quintessential DC. It is it's like a stamp of DC foods. You know what I'm saying? My homegirl was in town last week from Dubai. She'd never been to DC, let alone the United States. You know what I'm saying? So, man, the show was really good with the mambo sauce. You know what I mean? Like that's something that you gotta try once you're out here in DC. You gotta try it. It's a staple. You know what I'm saying? It's like Philadelphia cheesesteak or New York slice of pizza. You know what I'm saying? And mambo sauce. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, it is part of DC, man. It's a staple over here, you know what I mean? Now, when this woman, the mayor of DC, said, I was a grown woman before I'd heard of mambo sauce. Man, I thought this woman wasn't even from DC, you know what I mean? I didn't think she from the area. But then I went and Googled her. Man, this woman is born straight up and down in Northeast, man, Michigan Park, you know what I'm saying? Like, why would she say such blasphemy? That's something like I would have thought an outer towner would say, and you might could get a pass. You know what I'm saying? But you can't be speaking bad about Mambo sauce, dogs. You can't do that as a DC mayor. Look, man. in this day and age of trolling, people do crazy stuff, you know what I'm saying, to get likes, notoriety online. But for the Washington D.C. mayor saying um, that it's not a quintessential DC thing, and why is uh, everybody all talking about Mumbo sauce, and what's the big deal about Mumbo sauce? That's like the mayor of Philadelphia going on Twitter or online and just dissing everybody who eats Philly cheesesteaks and saying, "What's the big deal?" Like like we would say, is anybody else annoyed with cheesesteaks? I wish people would stop suggesting that it is a quintessential Philly thing. You check it, like that's like the same thing, you know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to think of some other places, man, where there's they know, like in Boston or per se, you know what I mean? I don't know, what do they eat? Clam chowder? New Englanders, you know what I'm saying? That's like the mayor of Boston going and dissing people who eat um clam chowder, you know what I'm saying? That's like a food staple. I'll give you one better. Like, let's say in Jamaica, the mayor of or the president of Jamaica dissing everybody who eats, or say, why do people like rice and peas and red snapper? Like, what's the big deal? Saltfish and ackee. Like, is there anybody else annoyed with saltfish and ackee and rice and peas? Like, you can't be doing stuff like that, man. And I'm trying to tell you, dogs, this woman, she picked the right time to say this. You check it. Like, I'm sure she would have never said this nut ass shit 2 weeks ago when there was elections time. You know what I mean? Cause I'm trying to tell you, man, she would have not been voted in. She would have not been voted in. This woman is responsible for a lot of gentrification that's been going on. Um, in the city. You know what I'm saying? And also, you know, old neighborhoods being torn down. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie. She does cater to the gentrifiers and the white people who have moved into DC and are changing the demographics of Chocolate City. It ain't Chocolate City no more. I'll tell you that. No question. DC blacks are definitely the more about 52% of the city, but these numbers are dropping, you know what I mean? But this woman is more catering to the gentrifiers. Look how weed is decriminalized in DC, which is all good, which is all well and fine, you know what I'm saying? But that's only to us to appease to the white folks who are moving into the city, who want to smoke their bud without being harassed, want to smoke it and grow pot in their house, you know what I mean? Before that, they wasn't letting brothers do that, you know what I'm saying? And still, in Ward 8, the poorest section of Washington, D.C., Southeast DC, across the river, Anacostia, them sides, Langston Dwellings, Atlantic Ave, all them sides over there, Congress Heights, Congress Park, all them sides, Staten Road, Buena Vista. You know what I'm saying, over there, southeast, southwest over there. What do you call that street? No, it's not Southern Ave. What's the joint that over there that separates Southwest and Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, those sides of town, the poorest sides of DC, brothers are still getting arrested each and every day for weed. How is that possible when they decriminalized it and they ain't no arrest going on over there in Northwest where the affluential white folks are living? And this lady, like I said, man, that's whom she more caters for. So her saying some nut ass shit like this, some bam ass shit talking about what's the big deal about Mumbo sauce, man? You need to go. That's why the city misses a mayor like a real DC mayor like Marion Barry. No question, Marion Barry was caught on FBI files and FBI tapes smoking crack in the hotel room. But guess what? You know what? They still re-voted for the guy. They still re-elected the guy. You know what I mean? Because Marion Barry was a true DC mayor and he was for the people. You know what I'm saying? People cried when the man passed away. You check it? You know what I mean? So, Shiz Biz, what's good? He's in the chat, man. I'm just here flaming up. He says, big up, B Marsh. Big ups to you, Shiz Biz. I'm just flaming up the mayor of DC, man. This woman's out of control with her statement dissing Mambo sauce, man. I'm trying to tell you, anybody who comes to DC, go to a little carry out, you know what I'm saying? They're all over the city. Um, Harry Leonard over there on Georgia Avenue uptown. You got the Danny's. You got Howard China. I'm speaking more the joints around where I'm at, Georgia Avenue. You know what I'm saying? All uptown, northeast, southeast, northwest. There's mad carryouts. Go get you some four wings and four chicken wings with the Mumbo sauce and French fries. You know what I'm saying? That shit'll cost you probably like $4. You know what I mean? Get your ass stuffed. You see, I don't eat chicken no more. You know what I'm saying? It's been like 20 years since I ain't eating chicken and things like that. But I remember when we used to come from the dance. You know what I'm saying? Before, if we ain't getting no, if I ain't eat good before we went into the party, or after, I'm gonna go to the little carryout, get me some fries with the Mumbo sauce, man. That just was a on GP. That's stamped official. You know what I mean? That'll get you right. You know what I'm saying? So just had to flame up the mayor DC one time, and that's why we miss people like Marion Barry. You know what I mean? Because Marion Barry would never say some nut ass shit like this. You know what I'm saying? Mambo sauce is it's a DC staple, just like go go music. They go hand in hand. You know what I'm saying? They go hand in hand like a blunt and some weed. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's just what it is. You know what I mean? And this Muriel Bowser, you know, from northeast DC, Michigan Park, talking about I was a full grown woman before I'd even heard of Mambo sauce. I wouldn't doubt it. She went to private schools in Bladensburg, Maryland. You know what I'm saying? She was probably sheltered all her life. She probably ain't leave the house. So she should have just kept that to herself. You know what I'm saying? Just kept that to yourself and just stay where the fuck you at over there in Colonial Village, up over there by the borderline of Silver Spring and DC, and stay ass over there, man. And we gonna keep consuming and spreading that Mambo sauce love all out throughout the Washington D.C. nation's capital. B Marsh Boxing, hit that thumbs up when you listen to this, and go to the Twitter page of the D.C. Mayor Muriel Bowser, Muriel Bowser, Bowser, and go flay my ass up, because Lord knows I did. B Marsh Boxing, big ups to all the peoples in DC, Maryland, Virginia. Big ups to all the carry out spots that's rocking 24/7. Even though it's Thanksgiving, I can guarantee some people, not everybody got a turkey on their dinner table, you know what I mean? The carry out still will be open today. B Marsh Boxing, thanks for listening. I'm out of here. Peace.